Hello and welcome to another episode of the You Still Up podcast. I'm Lux Life. He's Gamer Ass Gamer, and this is my last episode.
Oh, hell
Not
no.
last week.
No.
I didn't want to just go ghost. I mean,
Oh,
I definitely was having a nervous breakdown the week before, but I wanted to at least explain, you know, the last 3 seasons we did and how I feel about it.
right. Okay. Alright,
So
bet.
I mean, initially going into this, we were talking about doing a podcast for a while, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's great."
Okay.
But there's so many things that kind of opened up my eyes while doing this. So it's not anything lost. I feel like it actually helped me to see how I show up and trying to stop the repeating cycles that I do. So,
Right.
let me explain this. The last this particular season, it started to kind of feel like my graphic design class, where it was like I was up all night because I was procrastinating. I was caring way too much about how my shit looked, where it's like when I was showing my art to, like, my family members, friends, like, "Oh my god, this looks so great." I'm like, "Bitch, this looks like shit." Just being super hard on myself for no reason. And then taking everything too seriously instead of trying to just be in the moment and enjoy the little things that I like about art. It's like I'm making my stickers right now, and the thing with that is I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just doing it. But I feel like if I put it in an environment where it does create pressure, it's like, how can I get away from that? And my teacher, when we had our final, he was like, "Oh, yeah, if you guys show up a minute late, then get an F." This nigga was bluffing. Now, all of a sudden, I'm sitting there. Now it's like maybe like 15 minutes to drive to the school. And I'm sitting there, and half the work done. I'm like, "Oh, okay, never mind." And then he reached out to me that summer, and he's like, "Oh, finish the project and come in." And he's like, "Oh, no." He's like, "I said that, but people were coming in late anyways and didn't really matter." And so it's just building shit up in my head. And I realized that I've built up a lot in my head doing this podcast, especially like the last few weeks, maybe like the last 3 episodes is when I would just vent to you about, "Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know, my anxiety. Oh, this is too much for me. Oh." And it's like, so yeah, I, I'm just gonna, figure out my shit at this point.
So you're leaving the show because the pressure is too much? Is that what you're saying?
I feel like it's a repeating cycle. I feel like I need to stop being Jim Carrey from Yes Man and really analyze shit before I just jump face first into it.
But don't you think the show is helping you do that? So now without the show, you're just kinda on your own.
In a way, but at the same time too, I think I realized that like this being a specific medium, it still doesn't feel like my medium. Like our conversations not recorded, I feel like have helped me out to realize things. And yes, this did push me, but I feel like maybe this isn't my medium. Especially we're doing such low entry, how you said, recording an hour, having 1
Right.
episode a week. It's like I see
Yeah.
some podcasts, they go on for 3 hours. It's like, who's that one dude, that comedian guy with the fucking, porn stash? He's got his 5 friends and
Andrew
a couple black.
Schultz.
Yes. That nigga will
Yeah.
have, like, 4-hour podcasts, and I don't
That's because
really
he
care
really
for him,
loved
but I
that
love his
shit, though.
guests.
He
Huh?
really loved it. He really loves potting, though.
Oh, yeah, but, he is a certified yapper. This nigga will
Yeah.
sits like it looks like even if he's off camera, he's gonna sit there and talk to you until you find an excuse to walk away from him.
Yeah. So you
So,
don't think you're a yapper?
no. I feel
Okay.
like if you get me on a topic I wanna talk about, like, obviously wrestling, right? Or, masturbating, then I'm your guy. But if it's just, "Well, what'd you do this week?" "Oh, fuck. What did I do this week?" I don't wanna really
Wait,
come out and say that I I'm boring.
Yeah.
I don't do shit.
But what about just shit like your personal thoughts on things? You don't have to have done anything in the week. So hold on. So I see that's the misconception here. I was never asking you to talk about what you did. I'm talking about I want to hear your personal opinion on things that are, unique to you. Not that you went
Yeah.
to, Lotte or some shit. I just want to hear your personal opinion on things that yeah, I can't plug it out and say anybody could have said this. You know what I'm saying?
True. And then but then look at that. Look at how that became some type of barrier when I record. So it's like just trying to figure out, and that's the thing is like season 1, okay, whatever, I'm a little rocky. Season 2, I should kind of come into my own at this point. Season 3, I'm still this way. So that was fucking me up too. It's like, all right, how can I just sit here and chat? And I didn't
Well,
figure that out.
those seasons are just my idea. They're really short seasons. And that brings me to another thing.
Mhm.
When we were talking about doing this show, I said, "Listen, bro, if you can't do at least a year, don't do it." Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, and then it felt like me just trying to get to the year.
Right. But I already knew that you weren't I already knew it was gonna be a challenge for you to get to the year. So that's why I said that to get you to think about, okay, am I, it's really just about pushing yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Like, cause you gotta think, what did it hurt? Like, what was the harm in it? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
much
no.
hurt. It's mental.
Yeah,
So so that's why I said if you can't do a year, don't do it. But you said yes so fast. It's
yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point you gotta think about yourself before you know what I'm saying?
and that's the thing. It's like, I need to analyze how I feel about it, or also how I'm going to feel about it. Because it's like, anything I commit to now, it's like, do I really wanna do this for this length of time?
Yeah. Well, at this point, I just don't believe you off rip. At this point, anything you say you're gonna do, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
And that
So
was another thing I think it was this season, just not talking about my shit and just putting in the work behind the scenes. That's what I need to be more focused on. If I wanna do something, I'm not really gonna talk about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but how is that related to what you're already doing? If you're already actively doing something, you know?
True. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I mean, I did bring it up on the show, but I
Mhm.
haven't really gone into the details of what I'm doing. So,
I just don't
just been kinda
particularly
putting it to.
understand why why you're quitting it. You know what I'm saying? You could have just said, "Oh, I'm gonna take a day or I'm gonna take a week or two off and come back." Your decision to quit, it's almost like you're walking away from something because it's a challenge. Is how it feels to me.
I just think it's the mental barrier. So even, and that's the thing too, is like, okay, let's say I'm like, "Oh, let me take like a couple episodes or it's like if I come back feeling the same way, is that fear to you? Is that fear to me? Like,
Well,
I I don't wanna continue showing up this way.
well, yeah, but you would think that you would get past it at some point. Yeah.
I mean,
I
I would
mean,
hope.
well, okay. Well, what are the things you're doing in your daily life to get? Remember when I first met you, you were like in the theater. Remember that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like I had the impression that you didn't mind speaking, or performing in front of people and shit. You know?
But, okay,
So
look
it's
at
like,
look
yeah.
look at when we went to that school tour, and you couldn't wait for my ass to get up there, and I didn't get up. That should have
I
been an
thought you had,
indicator.
I thought you had stage fright. But
I
what you're
I
saying now, well, go ahead.
I feel like this is still a form of it. I don't really know what it is. That's why I gotta
A
figure it out.
stage fright comes and goes, though. What you're saying now is that essentially you're not cut out to be someone who speaks in front of people and talks on stage and shit. That's what you're saying now.
I mean, I don't know the extent of it. I just know that right now, my mental blocking, I'm not feeling good about this.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it is fucked up that you quit, before a year, but yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I at least wanted to be honest.
But what was the so you're doing this episode to just kinda like, this is
Clear
your
the air.
last hurrah, basically?
Yes.
Mm. Well, I mean, it's been 10 minutes, you kinda already got it all out. What else you got? You got a whole show worth of shit to say or what?
I mean, we can go back and forth.
I guess we can get into some topics at this point.
Yeah, go
It's an
for it.
actual show now.
Yeah.
Um, Now I was gonna talk about my main thing this week was how, I'm trying to learn Japanese and shit. And the thing about it, bro, is that there's so many times where I deal with some difficult ass concept and I'm like, is this shit even worth it, bro?
Mm.
Like, is learning this language even really worth it? Like, you know?
Well, let me ask you this. So, in school, you took another language, like you went to like
Mm,
what, Spanish?
Spanish, yeah. Just because you had to.
Oh, my school, yeah, they didn't offer that shit. They only offered it to the A students. They're like,
God
get your
damn.
ass back to shop." Yeah.
They
So
had
I
you in
didn't
the
even
gulag. We
yeah, I
don't
didn't even
expect
get a
you niggas to
chance.
do anything more than cook.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance. That's why in college I tried to take French, and that shit. Oh god, if you don't have a buddy to learn it with, you're basically in the gulag again.
French? Yeah. Well, the key part of any language learning, in my opinion, is immersion. Like, if you're not immersed in it, where it's like you gotta speak it or you gotta at least understand it, like there's a part of it where you're underwater and the only way you're gonna resurface is if you learn this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
If you don't have that, I don't think like it's like I said, like I know people that have like on paper, right? They know
mhm,
all the vocabulary, all the kanji, they take a test, they're acing it, right? A language test, right? But
mhm.
if you put them in front of a sushi chef and he's like, "What sushi do you want in Japanese?" They're looking at me. They're looking at, "Well, what are you gonna get?" He asked you. I don't even know anything about sushi. You're the Japanese. You know all this Japanese, and you know the textures and flavors and shit. And they're looking at me like, well, you can go first." So how is it that you know all this shit? You're supposed to have all this confidence, all this cultural understanding, and you're looking at me. So it's like I think those are people that didn't immerse themselves. Those are people that just stayed in the textbook, stayed in the classes, but didn't really take time out of their day to go to a place where you gotta speak this shit or you gotta understand it. You know?
And I get what you mean because it's like, okay, do you think they're just good test takers?
They're nerds. No.
Because it's
They're
like, okay,
nerds. They're nerds with the unhealthy obsession with Japan, but they don't actually think about Japan in a way where it's like, I wanna know the history behind things. I wanna be a part of this. You know what I'm saying?
but even like word structure or like sentence structure, it's like do do people over there do they kind of change up certain things where it would throw you off if you knew Japanese fully?
Well, I don't understand. What do you mean?
So
They
like
throw it.
look at how there's different I guess, like, towns or cities in, like, Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I be asking my Puerto Rican friends, I'm like, "Okay, like, well, what is Bad Bunny saying right here?" And it's like, "Oh, well, this is kinda like his Ebonics and where he grew up, so I don't even
Uh-huh.
really understand this." I'm like,
Oh,
"What?"
hell no.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Like, "How the
translate it
fuck?"
though. How do you not understand it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, maybe, yeah, there is that kind of shit, but you can't give me the general idea of what he's saying?
That's what I'm saying, yeah, exactly.
What's the general
Exactly.
idea of the song? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you can't do that, something's wrong. It would just suggest that you never heard a Spanish person talk like him, which would suggest that you ain't been around the language like that. You just in the textbook. You know what I'm saying?
True, true.
But I
Damn.
guess it's no different than like a white person not knowing when someone, "Hey, what it do, man?" "Oh, what did he say? What the fuck going on?" You'd be like, I don't understand." I guess it's that kind of thing. But it's still like you should be able to tell me what the general idea of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really believe that shit.
S
No.
so Have you found that, like, because you're immersing yourself in it, has it gotten easier for you? Or you
Absolutely,
s
yeah. Bro, I think about where I was a year ago and then where I was 2 years ago, and it's drastically different, bro, like,
Oh, wow.
just having to be in an environment where if you don't understand, you could get through it, but you're not
Mhm.
going to have a appreciation for what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, there's this girl at my job, and you have to have a cultural, understanding, like, there's this girl at my job where every time she taught, she
mhm.
laughed after it, like some shit you see in an anime. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, yeah, what's up?" "Oh, I'm good." "Oh, shit, what? Okay. So what do you have you been in that ice cream place that's, like, right next to our job?" "Oh, yeah, it's good." I was like, "Oh, okay." So no the fact that nobody else is thinking this is weird, this is something that you think is normal, right? But culturally, that I guess that's just something that they're allowed to do here, just laugh cutely after everything they say, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody else was looking like, "Why is she doing that?" Whereas if you were in America, they'd be like, "Why is she laughing after every goddamn" you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we would
So,
think she
you
was
have to
down
have a
just a little.
cultural that's we think something's wrong, right?
Yeah.
But there has to be a cultural, link to the shit that you're doing or else you're just gonna be an outsider to it.
Mm.
I mean, you're gonna be an outsider regardless sometimes, but at least y you can communicate, you know?
So but she laughs after everything? You mean to tell me Pokemon's real?
It's like some cute thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
That
some
shit.
cute anime shit.
Oh, yeah, no. That shit would get old real quick.
It did get old, right after I got done talking to her. I was like, "I'm never talking to her again. I'm not asking her about her day." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just I think you gotta immerse yourself. Like, if I hadn't immersed myself, bro, I would never one, I don't think I ever really would have wanted to learn a lot of it, you know?
Damn.
But now I'm like, I gotta learn as much as possible, bro. Like,
But
because
the
of the
but
experiences I've had.
but then at the same time, like, living over there, I mean, how much longer would you wanna live over there if you weren't really learning?
If I wasn't learning, I'd be out of this bitch immediately. But, you kinda and that's the thing, bro, though. You gotta learn I would say you really should know if you wanna live here, I would say you really should know a lot before you even come move here, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, there's so much shit that I think being here and learning it and not knowing shit is just a lot. It's like,
Yeah.
in Tokyo, you're fine, I think. But when you start wanting to see other shit and do, like, road trips to other places, I don't see like, I see why a lot of tourists stay in 1 or 2 places, you know? Because when you try to venture out, they gonna humble your ass real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the language, it's humbling. It's like, damn. Like, for instance, I was just at this event
Mhm.
and there was supposed to be a lot more English speakers there than showed up. So the
Mhm.
Japanese dudes asked me, "Hey, why you think everybody else didn't show up?" And I was like, "Fear." I think I told you this. Didn't I already tell you this?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, I already know what it is. It's fear. Cause I was outside in the car and I was a little fearful to walk in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I know the reason they didn't show up is because in their head, they're like, "Oh, it's getting time to go. I'm kinda nervous," and they just decided to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of places like that that, they mean well, but they're not trying to really they're not thinking about you like that. Cause what? Cause you're not I mean, you're not the majority of the people, you know what I'm saying?
No, that
They're not
makes
thinking about
sense.
how I wonder if they're gonna be able to understand everything. They don't it's not a priority, you know? So when you go out, it flips. Like once you leave Tokyo, it flips and it's like, okay, now you have to cater to them a little bit, you know? Like
Well, I
in
mean, it
Tokyo, you go to Disney, they're catering to you, you know?
okay. That's
But
fair.
you leave Tokyo, you take that bus 3 stops. All you gotta do is take 3 stops.
Mhm.
From any station in Tokyo, take 3 stops. Take 3 stops out of the city, you gonna go somewhere that they don't I'm pretty sure they never saw a black person. The last time they saw a black person was when they watched Sinners. That was it. They have never seen a black person in their city, bro. So you go in there and you only know 2 or 3 words, you gonna get treated like you know 2 or 3 words, you know what I'm saying? But that's where confidence comes in. Because if you have confidence, you can get really far. Just
Hmm.
smiling and you know, energy and body language, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
What if you're trying to order, like, food?
Oh, or if you okay, you don't know any Japanese, what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're alone and you don't know any Japanese, you need to
Mhm.
stay in Tokyo. 'Cause unless or if you use Google Maps and you Google like, okay, does this restaurant have tablets? Because there are quite a few. Actually, no, I'm wrong about that. There are quite a few chain restaurants you can go to. You talking about chains, you'll be fine.
Okay.
But you're talking about, okay, what is this town known for? What restaurant is this town known for? You might need to make sure you got somebody with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you try to go to like a chain, you can go to hella chains that they all got tablets, so you just order off the tablet, it's in English.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Because despite what people say, English is very it's very what do you call it? Visible here, you
Universal?
know? No,
Oh.
it's visible. They don't know what it says, but they have it. You know, they can give you an English menu in a heartbeat, but speaking, no, that's not gonna happen.
But then you were talking about English menus being more pricier, no?
At chains, no. It depends on where you're going.
Oh,
Chains,
okay.
they have standards. They can't, they get sued. But some local place that has an English menu, you gotta be careful. Like
Damn.
I was just with this girl, we went to eat sushi and it was a chain sushi restaurant.
Mhm,
So we go down, she's never been there. And I hit the English button on the tablet. She's like, I
mhm.
was like, yeah, go ahead and get what you want. And then she's like, oh, wait, I gotta check something. And she hits the she hits the Japanese button just to make sure the prices are the same. It's like, first of all, I wouldn't have brought you here if the prices were different. So that just shows you don't trust me. But second, this is also a chain restaurant. It's the same prices everywhere you go. You don't have to worry about that. It's when you
Damn.
go places where it's like a super popular place, but only one of them exists. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay.
Or it's like a place out of the way. You know.
Hmm.
But I would never go to. I typically look it up before I go there, and see if the prices are like that.
Oh, no, that's
But I
smart,
only
that's
use the
smart.
English menu. Like, I mean, I only did that when I had first got here. Now when I go somewhere and I see it is Japanese, and like I went to a steakhouse and the shit was all in Japanese. And the Google said that they had an English menu, but when I went in there, the niggas was like, "What are you talking about?" So I just sat down, and then I just pointed at shit and was like, quit it," which is like this. I want this. I want this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that was it. That'll get you through it too. You just learn one word and just point at shit. You know? Sometimes you don't even have to say the word. You just point. They be like, "Oh, okay, got you." But then sometimes they like to kind of play with you. They kind of like, I know he don't know this. So I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just kind of depends. But for the most part, like I said, if you're in a major city, you'll be fine. But you take 3 stops. It's not so much once you get to the restaurant, it's getting to the restaurant.
So
'Cause you might have
let
to
me
take
ask
the
you this.
bus. Yeah.
So, right now you're getting better than you were 2 years ago speaking it. Can you
Yeah.
read the menus?
No.
Okay.
Like, I can no, I can't read. Again, it really depends on where you're going. If it's a chain, chances are I've been there before and I already know what the menu says. If it's a
Okay.
local restaurant, like I just went to this ramen place that was a chain, but
Mhm.
there's only a few of them and they're
Okay.
only in Japan. So it's like I had to learn, I had to use a translator. But there's so like I know what cola says. I know what cola in Japanese. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pick up shit like that,
Oh,
but it ain't gonna
um,
be the whole menu. No, you're not gonna learn the whole menu.
yeah. Yeah,
But
that
again,
sounds
you're gonna get what you want. Like they're not gonna just walk away from you like this motherfucker don't know English. I mean, don't know Japanese. You know, it's just awkward. You gotta deal with the awkwardness. But your humbleness will be tested when you go to places that aren't major cities
or
because
accommodating.
well they'll be accommodating if you can talk to them correctly. You know what I'm saying? If you just gonna sit there and be like, "Duh," then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, we gotta," they're just gonna stare. Bro, I don't I done seen situations where they just having staring contests with each other. Like
What?
someone who doesn't know Japanese, someone who doesn't know English, and they're just staring at each other. No one's saying, well, I guess I'll just leave," you know?
Oh, damn.
So it's just it's literally as awkward as it can get. You know what I'm saying?
But, I mean, it's not on purpose.
No, it's just some shit you can't avoid, bro. And then I remember I had this one experience where I was taking a bus, like a city bus, not the train that has
Okay.
English on it. The city
Mm.
bus.
Oh.
The city bus name is in Japanese, but it's on Google Maps. So I just hopped on that bitch, and then like halfway through the bus ride, the dude like he said something on the intercom, and people start looking like worried and shit. I was like, oh shit, did he hit something? I don't know what he said. So then all of a sudden the bus stops and everybody's getting off. And I'm
Oh.
looking like, oh damn, I guess this is the busiest drop off spot. I don't know why people are getting off. And now look at this old man next to me. He looking just as lost as me. So I was like, okay, well, it's not just me, so I should be good. And then the bus driver gets up and looks at me. He's like, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. I was like, oh shit. I mean,
Oh.
how am I gonna get home, sir? I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I get off, and the old man get off too, and he looks at me like, "What happened?" You know what I'm saying? Old Japanese man. So clearly, this is an unusual event,
Yeah.
but I don't know why the old man didn't understand. Maybe he just couldn't hear it or something. But this just shit I had to do. I had to fucking get on the next bus. I think I had to actually Uber because it was late, so
Oh,
I couldn't
shit.
even get a next bus. And I
Damn.
still don't know to this day why he did that. But it's just shit you gotta deal with, I think that's, just part of traveling really, but if I had known Japanese, I definitely would have understood why all those people got off, you know?
Um, do you have earbuds that do translation or no?
Yeah, but it's typically not fast enough, like, a lot of times over here first of all, I've never been to a place besides Disney where
Mhm.
they slow down what they're saying.
Oh, that's true.
They do
Okay,
not
that's
slow down over here. If you're expecting like over in America, even me, even when I'm talking to them, I slow down my English so they can try to, like, pick out words. They do not do it back. They're gonna talk to you in their regular voice. The only thing they might do is pick less intensive words. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
Like, they'll pick less words that you probably know and shit.
trying to
They'll pick
simplify it.
more of those. They'll simplify what the words are, but they won't slow down so you can actually hear it.
Yeah.
Like, so what am I supposed you just gotta repeat it? Like, so yeah, they don't really but the thing is they don't see a lot of us like we
That's
do in
true.
America, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look how many Japanese people you've just seen in America just chilling. You're like, "Oh, damn." They
Yeah.
don't do that over here. That's not, the only place that I've been to like that is like Kyoto, where like that shit might as well be Atlanta
Oh.
or Los Angeles because there was hella white people there.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
I was everywhere I was looking at, and you could tell I thought it was a big group, but none of them knew each other. I was like, "Oh shit, this is just like America." Kyoto,
Oh,
that's the whitest city on the world, in my opinion.
shit. Okay, so so wait a minute. So a person traveling there, it's
Yeah.
like you can kinda get around with your translator and then knowing at least how to greet people, and then small
Well,
words to figure out what like, how to pick what you want out of things, like, if you're buying stuff.
well, Well, you can get around regardless. It's just your comfort level and your enjoyment will be like you'll be kinda on edge a little bit every time, but you can get through anything without knowing, you know? Like, you can
Uh,
get an Uber without knowing how to say anything to the Uber driver. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But your enjoyment of it is gonna suffer because you 'cause you're just feeling lost all the time, you know?
True,
But
yeah.
but I would say if you've never been like, I remember when I first came, it was just me, you know?
Mm,
And I still got through it. It was still fun.
hmm,
But if you're not the kind of person that just does shit like that, especially alone,
true, yeah.
like it's better to just find someone else. Like I said, my friend that's out here, I know he don't never do nothing alone. I could tell he doesn't.
Mm,
I could tell every time he does something, he's inviting someone or It's just never done on his own because he's scared, you know?
But
So,
is that just, like, his personality? Like, he just needs, like,
yeah,
a group or a friend?
he needs a friend, yeah.
Yeah.
And every time we go somewhere, this should be pissing me off. He opened the door and let me walk through first. I was like, "Nigga, I can't open the door." Every time we go somewhere, he'll open the door and let me walk through just so I can get the first greeting and shit.
That's a little too
I can't
much.
stand that, bro. It's like, bro, just be confident, walk through. You holding
Yeah.
the door like we're on a date. I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Like, no, just let me in. Shit's
'Cause
crazy.
'Cause, like, the greeting isn't really gonna be the main problem. It's trying to, what's done after that, depending on where y'all
He
going.
Yeah, yeah. He gets nervous. He's just a nervous person, though. He gets nervous being the first n different looking person. Because I mean, I done got over that at this point,
Yeah.
but still, we go places and it's like, damn, you could tell they don't get a lot of us in here. And, it's especially if you black, why I feel like out of all the foreigners,
Mhm.
white dudes are the most accepted form of it. Like,
Oop.
a white dude is like, all right, fine, come on in." You know what I'm saying? And then it just goes lower and lower from there. Like, I feel like I'm probably, I guess I mean, I won't, I don't know, but I assume like they really, really, really don't see a lot of black people, bro.
True.
So your black ass walking there like, "Whoa, oh, damn, okay, come on in." You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know what kind of emotion they got. You just know you different, you know?
But then at the same time, like, they listen to, like, a lot of hip hop and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's just exotic shit, you know? It's not real. It's not, like, close to them, you know? It's like going on a safari ride. You can just kinda say, "Oh my gosh, we're doing this," and then we can get off and go home, you know what I mean? That's what listening to hip hop is like for them.
Have you ever been mistaken for, like, a celebrity?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, they wouldn't I mean, they're not gonna say it in English, you know? I don't know.
Oh,
I would
true.
assume I would assume not, no.
Damn.
But you get people that wanna take photos with you and take videos with you and shit.
Just
So
because.
you definitely gonna have that, yeah. Especially
Oh,
in Tokyo. You're
damn.
gonna have at least one encounter where someone's like, especially at Disney too.
Oh, shit.
Like, "Oh my
Damn.
gosh, can I take a photo with you?" So, just some shit you gotta deal with, you know? It's like, come on in." The first time it happened to me, I was like, "Why?" They're like, just, it's for our Instagram page." "Oh, okay, cool, cool." You know what I'm saying? Even though I know it's probably some other shit.
I
So,
mean, I do
it
that
is what
shit
it
for
is.
Crunch Fitness, so it's like, it is what it
Right.
is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, nothing is gonna hurt. It's just awkwardness and uncomfortableness, you know?
So just
I feel like
getting
you're
through the
like a comfortable
awkwardness.
person, so you'll probably like it'll get to you. Like my dad's also like this. Like it'll get old after a while.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta make sure when you go that you're with people that like you ease you in, you know?
Okay.
But once you go,
Yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, it's one of the best places to visit, bro. I'm telling you, like, there's not a chance in hell that you come out of it thinking, damn, I should have did this.
Well, that's the thing. It's like going there, I want it to be a trip where it's like we're talking about it for years to come. Like, remember that goddamn trip?
Right.
Remember this happened? It's like just core
Well,
memory.
yeah. For that though, you gotta put yourself out there though, bro. Like you can't be one of those people that's like ordering Ubers into your hotel room and shit, Uber Eats and shit. You gotta make sure that you're doing things you wouldn't do in America, you know?
Yeah.
It's easy
Yeah.
that like you have an experience that's kind of awkward. And you're like, damn, man, let me just chill at McDonald's. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I did when I first got here, there were McDonald's nights. I won't lie to you. There were McDonald's nights. They were nice. So I was like, well shit, McDonald's, they nicer than anybody. Let me just order it from McDonald's. Cause you could just use the app. You ain't gotta talk to nobody, just blah blah blah, you know? And I was like, I think it's gonna be a double quarter pounder with cheese tonight. So
Do you
I ain't
remember
trying to
your
deal with.
first do you remember your first night where you ventured out where you're like, "Man, fuck this McDonald's. Imma go
Oh well, the
do
first
something
night.
else."
No, the
Oh.
first night I did because I was with other people. I'm talking
Oh,
about when you're
okay.
alone and you're just like, damn, I'm hungry, but Google Maps is saying there's some cool ramen, but I don't really see no English menu. Shit, let me just see what McDonald's got going on. You know what I'm saying? I had a few of those. When I first got here, obviously I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to see everything, but then, as as time goes on, you're like just regularly living. It's a random Tuesday. You're like, shit, I just kind of want to eat something, you know. And
True.
McDonald's is the cheap to this day. McDonald's is the cheapest thing out here, bro.
Oh,
It's the cheapest thing out here, dog.
like
Talking about
like
there's
how
nothing cheaper than McDonald's.
like how much? 'Cause shit's already cheap
I'm
over
talking
there,
about
bro.
well, first of all, if you eat a lot, I eat a lot.
Yeah.
So you get in, I mean, you can get a whole meal that's all you ate that day for $6.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a
No.
fat meal. Like this is like a lot. Like, damn, just you eat? All right, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, wait, you're traveling back to the States this year?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you gonna miss McDonald's. You're gonna be like, "I ain't paying for this shit. I'm waiting till I go back home."
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
that's nuts.
And then the McDonald's
$6?
over here are still 24 hours too. You can just be in there
Oh.
on your laptop eating McDoubles and shit.
Damn, the pandemic really killed it over here for us.
For real, bro.
I miss
And
24-hour
people and
shit.
people sleeping in there and shit too, you know? That's probably
Oh,
something they
that's
couldn't wait to
nuts.
do, but they waited for the pandemic to do it.
Damn. Yeah.
So, but no, Japan, I think it's one of the best destinations you can go to.
Um, what's one thing that makes it worth it? Like, so I guess I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, nightlife, attraction, like, if you were planning your trip actually, when you did plan your trip before you moved there, like, when you were trying to plan out what you wanted to see in, let's say, Tokyo, for instance,
Mhm.
when you actually ended up there because you were by yourself, what was your experience like?
What you talking about the best thing I did?
Yeah, the best thing you did.
I mean, at that time, it was probably Disney because that was the first time doing it.
Oh, damn, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Disney's crazy the first time, bro. Especially if you like Disney. Yeah, that's probably the best thing I did. Then after that, probably an onsen, probably going to the hot springs. That shit is,
Ah,
I mean, that's one of the best things Japan has is onsens, bro.
damn.
You in there butt ass naked with your dick out, and it just feels great. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a lot
the
of people
spring
that get
sounds nice.
self conscious about that. Yeah,
True, but that sounds nice.
it's so good, bro. And then they got, over here they got, buffets and shit in the onsen. Yeah, it's just really great. Just
Hmm,
great day resort type experiences. You got massage. So yeah, those are probably the two best things I did.
shit.
You know, but I think doing all the touristy shit that's fun too for the first time.
I
There's
feel
certain things
like
I couldn't do again. Like I couldn't do the Tokyo Tower again because it's just like this shit overpriced by local
oh,
standards.
oh, oh,
It's
damn.
really just some shit you do because I'm in Tokyo. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to,
True. Is
but
it it's like the Space Needle?
yeah, literally, yeah.
Damn.
You just go up there and look up and then go back down, but it's, like, kind of expensive. It's, like, not like you're not just you know what I'm saying? You could probably find some there's other places you can go that aren't as high up and aren't as, like, kinda, like, you know, famous. You can see a nice view too.
Huh, yeah. I wanna
I
look
remember
for, like
going to France, and we went the Eiffel Tower, and like, "Man, this shit ass." And then we went to this other place that was, like, further away, but you could see the Eiffel Tower in it, and there was a
oh.
bunch of homeless people and people selling shit, but it was a beautiful scene. I was like, "Damn, we should've just came here the first time. This is beautiful." Yeah, niggas drinking on the side of the, wall and shit. It was great.
So, yeah, I think that's what I want for a Japan trip is, like, little low-key things that I wouldn't get normally. Like, if I were to go by myself and do the city pass, do the tourist experience, go to, like, the tourist shops and buy shit that's basically probably in America. It's like, I wanna do, like, the little low-key experiences.
But the lower key you get, the more your Japanese is gonna come into play. That's why it really is best to do it with someone else. Like, that's why they have tour
Mm,
guides and shit.
mm,
But yeah,
okay.
like, if you're with me, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, your first time is kinda rough for that kinda stuff.
Damn. Huh.
Unless you buy, like, the thing about the tour packages is that they're overpriced as hell, bro. You could do the individual things in it for way cheaper. They're just charging you because, they can get away with it because you probably don't know how to do it, or you're probably scared to do it.
True.
But with
Yeah.
those, you're gonna get somebody who speaks Japanese and can get you to all the different places quickly. But you ain't saving no money. You're not really getting like the local experience.
But then are you also even, like, enjoying it?
Right. Honestly, the only thing that's worth it is the drinking. Like if you can do like a drink tour where you're drinking with other people, that's kind of
Mm.
cool.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause it
no, that
usually
would be
comes
nice.
with a drink, and then you're typically with other English speakers, so it's like a good little mingling thing. But to just
Hmm.
go into a restaurant and just go into a tourist attraction is that shit is not worth it.
Tokyo. Hold on, Drink Tour Tokyo. Alright.
Yeah, like
Damn.
a Shinjuku or like a um what's the other one? Damn, why am I blanking on the other one? Fucking Kabukicho. There's a place. Oh, Roppongi. The Roppongi drinking tours are good too.
Roppongi drinking tours. Yeah, no, this just popped up.
Yeah, those are probably worth it. But I've never done them. I just see people doing it, and I'm like, oh, they look they're having a good time.
Yeah.
Let me get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of vibe.
Damn.
You probably get some free drinks just because you're in the tour and shit.
I mean, this one,
And
it's
that's the
all
thing.
you can drink plus dinner.
Yeah, it's probably worth it. Just. But also, they have another thing is that all you can drink, you can just order that off the menu.
Oh,
You can just
okay.
order all you can drink, but you won't be with other people that speak. But that's if you're alone. You know what I mean? If
True.
you came to Japan with other people, you could just get that on your own.
True, true, yeah, you wouldn't even need the
And
tour.
the thing is, people are really generous here. Like, if you go somewhere and you're like, "Oh, what do you recommend?" This is what I did, like, the first 3 months I was here. It's like, "Oh, what do you recommend? What do you recommend? What do you recommend?" And, they'll give you shit for free.
Oh. Oh,
Like, they'll
wow.
just give you things because they know you might not like it because you just recommended it?
Oh,
So
that's
they
fair.
just give it to you for free. Kinda like our boy did when we were at that Japanese restaurant where he just giving us free drinks. They do that shit a lot here.
Oh, okay.
So they're really
Huh.
generous, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just it's shit that in America you just like, damn, why can't we do this in America, bro? You know what I mean?
We're
And
too
then
greedy.
right. And then there's shit where you could do this in America too, but where you could buy the person that's serving you a drink. They do that just regularly over here.
Oh, wow.
It's just like the amount of money you're paying is secondary to the experience that you're having, you know?
That's why it's reasonably priced.
Right. Well, I think because it's reasonably priced, that's why people are like that. In America, you can't be doing that. You can't afford to be nice.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, that goes into the whole tipping and not tipping.
And think about that. Think about tipping, bro. That shit ass.
Remember when I wrote in on that receipt with that dumbass waiter? I was
Yeah.
like, "Do a better job." I wasn't
You
tipping
put
him
a
shit.
dinosaur egg on that shit. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no. In America,
Uh,
it's really like, "Give me some good service or you're not getting shit." So, yeah, I mean, it's greedy both ways.
in America, bro, I was just thinking about that shit. Remember when we went to WrestleMania and I was like, damn, I'm kind of hungry and shit. So I went down to the concession stand
Ooh.
and it was like they ran out of chicken or something. They were like running out of food.
Yeah.
And the lady at the register, she was like, mean as fuck. I was like, damn, can I get some nachos? She's like, yeah, yeah, I guess so. But when the receipt come out, just make sure you write a tip on there, cause yeah, just make sure you write a tip. I was like,
Wait,
what?
what?
For some nachos, bitch? But in my head though, cause she's looking kind of like she might be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, huh. And she's like, yeah. And then she kind of stood there and waited for me to write it. I was like, I've
Oh,
never
shit.
experienced that shit like this. And she's like tapping her feet and shit. I was like, oh. And she's like, yeah, are you gonna write a tip? I
Oh.
was like, whoa. I was like, no. She was like, wow, well, you can't even add a tip. All right. Like loud as hell. I was like, and then I took the nachos were looking soggy as shit. I
Oh.
took the nachos and I was like, let me get up out of here.
Bro, the
Then
nachos were probably outrageous.
I think I ate them on the way to the seat. There wasn't even a lot of nachos. I was like, "Bro, that would never happen out here, bro.
That's
They would
nuts.
shoot her out of a cannon into the sea if she did that shit. Ain't no way you doing no shit like that over here, bro. You would bring
Yeah.
shame onto your family for doing some shit out like that over here."
The fact that they ran out of chicken tenders.
They ran out of something because it was like pandemonium. Like, it's like, it shouldn't have been this backed up. And I sat there
Uh,
and waited though, like an idiot.
See, that's when you do need a white person, because a Karen's gonna get involved. "Well, wait a minute, I was gonna order chicken tenders, so these nachos should be half off."
True. That was
And
New
then you
Orleans though. There wasn't a white person in miles. I
oh,
mean, they
no.
were in line, but none of the none of the ones you want there.
Bro, we had the country bumpkins behind us farting and shit. That shit was gross.
Oh
They
yeah.
probably ate all the
Yeah.
chicken.
That's when you were reminded of the city you're in. Like, you're not at WrestleMania, you're in WrestleMania in New Orleans.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
so
in Vegas
true.
it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
funny.
anyway, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the new Disney CEO.
Oh,
You
okay.
see that shit?
I saw that they're getting a new guy. Yeah, Bob's
So,
leaving again.
you know, it's crazy because like the guy that they promoted
Mhm.
was the head of the Disney parks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I think out of everything Disney does, the parks is probably one of the best things they do.
Okay.
But he has been running it this whole time. He's running it
Oh.
now. And I don't think Disney has done anything interesting in the parks and since COVID. Like, I
Mm.
was when they promoted him, I was like, "Damn, when was the last time I went to Disney and enjoyed myself?"
True, true.
When the last time I went and did something new that I was like, "Damn, this is great." It's been a while.
Well,
Like,
look at the
I
last time
remember
we went. That shit was, came and went.
it's just more of the same. It's like shit you already did, you know?
Mm.
Revisited. But I remember the last thing I ever did that I enjoyed at Disney was the fucking Tron ride.
Mm.
And that's technically new, right? But
Yeah.
it was made in uh Shanghai. So it's
Oh,
an
shit.
old ass ride. It's not a new, it's just just redid it over here in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so a lot of this shit that I enjoyed was before COVID.
Well, all the stuff that they're talking about or, like, that I've seen that they're trying to do to compete with,
Yeah.
Epic Universe here in Florida,
Yeah.
it just seems like upcoming promises. Like, I
Yeah, it's
haven't
just
really
bullshit.
seen any new attractions or they're talking about maybe a new park. It's like, "Okay, but when?"
Mm-mm. No, bro, when he becomes president, bro, it's gonna take a long time for him to really be able to put his foot down on shit. So even if he is technically a good pick, it's
Mhm.
gonna take years for him to get the confidence to do shit that he might want to do.
True.
The last dude, he's been president for 20 years.
That's what I'm
You
saying,
know,
yeah.
it took
Yeah.
him a long time before he was like, all right, let me buy up Marvel. Let me buy up goddamn Fox. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time to get to that point. He
True.
wasn't doing no shit like that out the gate. So this new dude, he gotta last. He gotta be able to last. And that's the thing I'm not sure on.
Do you feel like Disney's gonna be more of the same? Like, I don't really see too
Wow.
much changing. You just said how the parks, like, they haven't really changed.
Well, they invested 60 billion into the parks, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I think when we get to the end of that investment, it'll be good. But we gotta get
Okay.
there. Like Epic Universe, bro. That shit only took a few years to build.
Exactly.
That shit
Yeah.
was being built during COVID and then it came out now. This is a whole new park. Like, this ain't no bullshit. Like a lot of the shit they're trying to build now is just additions to the park. You
Well,
know?
and that's the thing, it's like, I'm still driving around in this area
Yeah.
trying to navigate, and there's always construction. I'm like, "Oh, something new coming?" And it ain't.
No, it's just add on to some shit you already know. You
Yeah.
know? They need to be more aggressive about the things they're doing. Like Epic, okay, Universal, right?
Mhm.
In the time since COVID, just since COVID, right?
Yeah.
They built a new park,
Mhm.
They opened up that new horror thing in Vegas
Oh,
that's, like,
yeah,
all
yeah.
horror. I think that's just, like, a little small building, though. I don't think it's, like, a whole park.
That's still dope.
They opened right. It's still new when it came out, right?
Yeah.
And then they're about to open this Texas park, uh, that's, like, kid themed. So
Oh,
these are probably smaller than Epic Universe, most likely, but they're building new shit on its own.
yeah, yeah.
Like, this is shit that Disney is the more, established company. There should be no problem with Disney adding another park. The
I
confidence is in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, you got Abu Dhabi coming, right? But that's not even owned. I mean, that's not even gonna be ran by Disney.
who's running it?
It's Morale. It's the Abu Dhabi. It's a local company that's running all the other shit there. They got like a SeaWorld. They got what's it called? What's it called? Formula One, I think,
Oh,
park
oh, shit.
that my dad actually went to. You said that shit was amazing.
Oh, I
So they
thought
got all
yeah.
kind of shit over there that's owned by the same company, and
Mm.
they're the ones that are building Disney World. And I know that shit's gonna be fired because Disney ain't involved. Like, they don't have to run it, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the things that are so great about Tokyo Disney is because it's not owned by Disney. I mean, it's not ran by Disney, you know what I mean?
That shit sounds bad though. If Disney can't even do Disney good, then what does that say?
I think right now they can't, yeah, but they used to be able to, you know? So, they're just missing that, "No, we gonna do this shit" energy, you know? They
Yeah.
right now they got a lot of, "Oh, well, is it gonna make money? Are we gonna, is it gonna be okay?" You know, they got that kinda energy.
But do you think it's because they're too big at this point?
No, they're just afraid to they're fearful, bro. I'll tell you, when COVID happened, they
Mhm.
started getting scared of things.
True.
'Cause it's
Yeah.
happened around COVID. COVID is when the ideas stopped coming in, bro. Before COVID, you had a new thing coming out every year. Like, we got Avatar, we got all kind of shit. Avatar to this day is still my favorite ride.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, shit was being developed.
shit, every year there was something new, bro. And ever since COVID, that's when a lot of people got fired, a lot of talent got fired,
Mm.
and a lot of plans got put on hold and are just changed completely. Like, remember that Star Wars hotel?
Oh,
That shit.
oh, that shit yeah, that shit came and went. Oh, I
That shit
forgot
came and
all
went
about
I think
that.
because of COVID, though. I think because of COVID, it was supposed to be something else, and then COVID happened, like, "No, no, 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 let's just do this." You know what I mean?
Damn. I forgot
That's
all
just no
about that.
more. That's what I'm saying. It was forgettable. But that's the kinda they need to get back to this energy where they're trying to compete with people, you know? They're not trying to compete.
Damn, so they really frozen in time. They stuck in 2019, like
Yeah,
frozen like Walt.
yeah, literally, and I don't think this new dude is gonna be able to do shit until a few years have passed, but he gotta survive until that happens, he ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's the real question, is he gonna survive?
Okay, well, what do you think's bigger right now that he should focus on? Because right now you have maybe like 3 sectors, or I guess 2 sectors. You have the parks and you have entertainment. But then in the entertainment, they're really big about Disney Plus. They need this to be big.
Yeah,
They're even
yeah,
merging Hulu into it, so then it looks like they have so many subscribers when in fact they don't. Like, I get
yeah,
it for free. I don't pay for that shit. So it's
right,
like, you got Disney Plus, but then you also have the movie sector too, which it's kinda touch and go. Some movies can hit the billion-dollar mark, and then others are struggling. So you got Pixar
right,
struggling a little bit, and then Moana can come in and hit it, and then this is why we're getting a fucking Toy Story 5 through 8 at this point.
right. It's gonna print money.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a sure thing company now. You know, they're not a company that's like, "Well, let's just take a risk on it," you know?
I think
Like,
I
bro,
think
okay, I hate to be one of these, like, if Walt was here" type people, because that is so, really embarrassing that you think that, an old ass man from the '50s, but when you really think about it, bro, if he was still here and they were like, because they made 10 billion in profit, last year, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Just off the parks. if
Yeah.
Walt was here and they came to him and said, "Hey, man, we made 10 billion." Now, Walt was never a CEO. He never ran the company directly,
Yeah.
but he was basically, you know what I'm saying? So if they came to him and said, "Look, hey, we made 10 billion last year." He'd be like, "All right, let's take 9 of that and put it back into the park.
Yeah.
I'll take I'll take the last billion because I got some parties I'm trying to do." You know what I'm saying? Like he was really the Diddy. When you really think he was really the Diddy of his era. But he would have took 9 billion and put it right back into the park and do cool shit with it. Maybe something for the movies too, you know? But he would never have just sat on 10 billion. Like Disney is turned into like Nintendo, where they got a lot of money and they not doing a lot with the money. Like Nintendo actually doing a lot lately. But for a long time, Nintendo was just collecting money and sitting on it.
Well, I mean, at this point, they're also taking a lot of money from us. That's why I didn't get the
Nintendo?
Switch too. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's a racket now. I hate Nintendo now, bro. But anyway, that's a different that's a different subject. But I'm just saying, like, they're getting to that point. Nintendo's actually making a lot of smart decisions in entertainment.
Oh,
But when it
yeah,
comes
with
to
their
what they're
movies and
known
whatnot.
for, it's like, oof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think whoever used to work in the gaming part moved over to the entertainment part because they're making
Uh,
a lot of good decisions. Like to make Zelda live action instead of an animated movie, that's such a smart decision, bro.
true,
Because now
true.
they
Because
can bring in people that are not just nerds and anime weirdos. They can
it's
bring
gonna
in
open up the fandom.
it's gonna open up from day one and they don't have to worry about pleasing anybody, you know?
Mm,
So that was such a
mm,
smart because I feel like most people would have said, let's just make it a movie like Super Mario, you know?
true.
So to make it
Yeah.
live action, dog, that's gonna make so much money and it's gonna put Zelda on a higher because you were saying you never even played Zelda, right?
No. Even getting Breath
Like
of the Wild, I was like, "Damn, this is like Genshin Impact because I played that
right,
first.
right. It's like a
The
franchise, like, they're gonna take it now to where it's not just game it's like Lord of the Rings and shit, you know?
I was gonna compare it to Lord of the Rings, like,
Yeah,
having
it's
that
gonna
type of fan base now.
that's what they're trying to do, and that's smart. But, back to, Disney, it's like, they gotta take more risk, and I don't see them you know, the president they got now, he was a risk taker,
Mm.
but he still was scared by COVID. This nigga left.
Yeah.
You know, he saw COVID come, he's like, yeah, it's been a long, good career for me." You know what I'm saying? He was ready to go.
He started getting into
So,
crypto projects.
yeah, he's trying to be president. So COVID scared Disney for, like, 100%. So now
But
that
going
COVID
back
is long gone, they gotta get on Universal time, bro.
I don't know, I think Universal, they're making all the right moves right now. But getting
Yeah,
back to the whole Walt theory, I feel like, Apple's on the same type of time because we can
right,
say the same thing about Apple. It's like, "Oh, if Steve Jobs were still around." It's like, if Steve Jobs were still around, you know how you say your iPhone is smooth as hell? That shit
right,
probably would not be a thing. He did not like most of the coding that is on an iPhone. He was saying HTML5 is the future. He's like, "Fuck all
right.
this. I'm not doing little videos, and I don't want GIFs. I don't want any of this
Yeah.
shit." So it's like,
Well,
it probably
yeah,
would've been cool because he was still about innovation, but
right.
it's like,
Well, if he was still here, there would definitely be another model of the iPhone that's drastically different.
yes.
Not like a Pro or anything, like just something that's like totally different but still an iPhone.
Mhm.
There would be something like that, and then there would definitely be a car.
Yeah, the
The
car
car
would've
would definitely
would've
be a
gotten made.
thing.
Yeah.
There would be drastic things like that,
No.
you know? So, yeah, it's just like they got scared, bro. When you don't have a leader who can say, "No, no, no, like, we're doing this," you know?
But when you get that big, I feel like they lean more to the shareholders because 'cause they're like, we don't wanna fall down. We don't
Well,
wanna become a Sony or
yeah,
even worse, a Sears."
right. They let the shareholders run the company, though, that's the
E
problem.
exactly, exactly. Look at
You know,
Macy's.
yeah. You let the inmates run the asylum, you're gonna get bullshit, you know? You gotta be able to say, "Look, I know we got them, but we got us too, though."
Yeah, they gotta be able to push.
They gotta be able bro, it's like or at least you gotta find a way to make the shareholders happy and what you're not telling them, you know?
True.
That's what Walt would do. Walt would, he would do shit behind finance is finance what do you call it? Finance
Um,
what's the branch in the company that does finance? Is it just called finance?
I think it's just finance.
He would do shit behind finance's back and they'd be like, "Yeah, do y'all have the money though?" "Huh, it's already being made, so I mean, I guess y'all gotta find it, right?"
Oh,
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? He would just do shit behind finance's back and be like, "Well, we're already far along with it. You guys kinda gotta just figure it out," you know?
So he just put pressure on them to
Yeah,
try
because he was
and
like, "Well, we're
get it
already
done.
making this shit," you know?
Huh. Damn.
They'd be pissed because they weren't, they ain't making money like that. But it's like it always worked out, you know?
I wonder who's leading Universal right now. 'Cause it's like, bro,
Well,
it's like
yeah,
Epic Universe really has it. Harry Potter's still big to this day. The fact
right.
that they have Mario in there is crazy to deal with
Well,
Nintendo.
the thing about Universal is that they are the underdog. So they do have
Yeah.
competition. Like they gotta push to get to where Disney's at. So
Mm,
regardless of who's running it, they are not king of the hill. When you're king of the hill, you do want to just sit there kind of, you know what I'm saying?
true.
But so Universal's like, no, 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 no. We gotta get to Disney level so we can start doing all this shit. And I think a lot of the partnerships they made, like with Nintendo, and I think a lot of the decisions they made have made a lot of money.
Exactly.
Horror nights, they know where their money's coming from, so they just, they know it's got guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. But
But their
it's
whole thing is just being an underdog. Like that's why they're fighting so hard.
but it's working out for them. And then like you
Yeah.
said, like even their ability to put stuff in other places and see how it does in Las
Right.
Vegas and Texas. It's like, why isn't Disney taking any risk like that? It's like, why isn't there a new park
Yeah.
in a
Well,
different state?
that's what I'm saying, bro. Because that would be what you would do if you didn't need to. I mean, if you were like not king of the hill, right?
Mm,
It's like if you still had that mentality, like I still ain't, yo, I'm at the top, but I don't feel like it yet, so I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Disney doesn't have that. They ain't got that dog in them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at the top, but it ain't enough yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Walt had that dog in him for real, bro. Because I mean, they didn't have a lot of competition back then. They still did shit that was crazy. If he was still alive, another thing that would definitely go down
Mhm.
is a place where people can live at and go to Disney at the same time.
Oh, like a real Epcot.
He did not give up on that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would definitely be a thing today. Not no damn retirement community where niggas is just getting old and shit. He would have had no, 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 no. It needs to be a park. You know.
But Bob definitely pushed it further than what
But
the expectations were.
yes, because Bob, he's as close to Walt as I think. The thing about him is he was in entertainment. He was in like radio and television and shit.
Oh,
So he didn't have a parks background. He never did. So
okay.
all his risks were based off of entertainment. Like, we're gonna buy this entertainment company. We're gonna buy this entertainment company. Like he was Walt on an entertainment level.
Damn.
But he never knew what to do with the parks, and the parks are just making money every year, bro. So it makes sense that he promoted a parks person, but you gotta make sure that he's someone who's gonna do what you're doing for the parks. Now I have been doing a little research on that, and it's like the dude they promoted, he believes in video games.
Oh,
And he
okay.
believes in making gaming a pivotal part of Disney, which I think is great. He's the one who did the Fortnite deal and did the, shit like
Oh,
that.
shit. Okay.
So, I remember when I was in and that's another thing. One of the last things I did that I really enjoyed was Avengers Campus in Disneyland in Cali, where
How was that?
you just sitting there and it was like right after COVID, so it was like kind of dead.
Mhm.
But the superheroes are walking around and role playing and shit. And I'm just sitting there eating some lunch, and I'm watching the fucking Black Panther and shit just interact with other characters and shit.
That's
And
dope.
they're not acting as if like this is a performance. They're just being themselves, like they're characters. You know what I mean?
that was what
And
Star Wars Hotel was supposed to be, right?
right, right. And it was like, "Damn, this is fire, bro. This is so cool." And but again, that was something that was made before COVID. It was put into action before COVID, right? And
Mm.
I don't even know to this day, like, if they're still doing that. I think that might have just been some, like, first year type shit.
Oh,
They're still
what?
walking around and talking to people. I don't even know. But, um, as far as gaming, I was like, "Damn, what if they, like, brought gaming characters?" Like, you know how Fortnite just has all these random characters and shit.
Yeah.
What if they just brought them into the park and, like, had them doing like, this is the next level, you know what I'm saying?
But is he trying to merge that is what you're saying? Or
I
does
think
he
he is. Yeah,
want
he's trying to he already said he's trying to bring movie franchises and gaming franchises into the parks and
Oh,
vice versa.
shit. Oh,
But I don't
wow.
know how he's gonna do it, but yeah. So you can kinda tell.
But
So,
then
it's just yeah.
but then is he also focused on, like, a video game section for Disney?
Well, I think with him, he just gave Epic Games a bunch of money and was like, "Well, y'all do it because y'all know what y'all doing," you know? He just had the
Oh.
faith in it to be like, "Hey, can we spend money on this?" You know what I'm saying? Because before
Okay.
him, there ain't nobody at Disney trying to play games. It's just a bunch of old dudes, like, they're not playing, you know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, that's
So,
crazy.
they don't do nothing like casino type shit. They don't do a lot of young things at Disney, you know? It's like an
Yeah,
old company.
true.
So, that's why whenever I see young people so excited about Disney, like, I'm like, if you're not like a super, super young kid, you're like kinda like teenage or like you're like, college age, it's like, what are you so excited for? There's like
One
nothing at Disney for you.
but it's like, one, is it from when they were little and it stayed as a core
Yeah, it's
memory, so they got
absolutely
that childlikeness in them? Or
yeah.
were they never able to go because of poverty or whatever obstacle they had, where it's like,
It's
"Oh,
both.
now I get to be a kid."
Yeah, it's Arrested Development and then nostalgia. So, but, it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is shit that I just feel like, why are y'all so excited about Disney at your age, you know?
True. But to
But
go
it's
back to the Epic, I didn't know the deal was to that extent. That's crazy.
yeah, they bought a part of Epic and they put a bunch of money into Fortnite specifically for something. We don't know what it is, but it's gonna be major.
That makes sense why they
And,
put money in why they bought a part of Epic. That's
yeah.
crazy. Damn.
They probably
Huh.
did that so they could see where the money's going. They probably like, "Well, we need to see your numbers too," so,
True.
But yeah, I just think that's gonna be a huge deal. But what I'm most excited for is just like I said, they put 60 billion into the parks. So,
Mm.
I'm assuming, the majority of that is for Abu Dhabi. So, I can't wait for that shit to open, bro. That shit's gonna be anytime they license out Disney to some people that care about theme parks, this shit's fire.
But I'm hoping in Orlando we get some type of 5th park where it's
Oh, hell
like
no.
you don't think that's gonna happen?
Bro, they don't care about what we want no more. They care about making money off what they already got going on. So they're gonna add a little, yeah, you can come to Disney World, Magic Kingdom where we already have for 50 years and you can have a new park to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll put like a little small new section in Magic Kingdom. But they're
That's
not gonna do a
ass.
new park, bro, because they're afraid.
But they have the land, bro. They
It's
have the
fear,
land to do
dog.
it.
It's fear.
That's nuts.
You gotta
Yeah.
have someone who's like, no, put their nuts on the table, like, no, we're gonna do this. They don't have that.
But that's why
So
going
it's
to other Disney parks, it makes more sense 'cause
yeah,
I've already gone to this one. If you ain't gonna have no new shit, if you're not gonna try new things, especially the things that I like,
right.
and, maybe I need to try more restaurants like you said, but I kinda know what I like
Uh,
at this park.
yeah.
Like, I like shows, I like fireworks. That's pretty much
Well,
it.
there's a whole world that you and our other friend like. There's a whole world that y'all haven't seen that y'all just choosing not to acknowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
But you know, there's shows and events and shit at the resorts that people will never see because it's just like
Oh,
at a resort. You know,
true, yeah, resorts, I do tend to
resorts. There's so
not pay
much shit, dude. There's dinner shows.
Huh.
There's goddamn, like shit happening in the resort while you're just walking around. You don't need to be staying there to see it. You just
Uh-huh.
gotta take that bus, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just so much shit like that. And then there's like shit that you can buy off the website that's like special events. There's
Mhm.
just so much shit like that that, it's only at Disney World. Like, you're not finding that at Tokyo Disney, you know?
That's fair. That's fair, but
But
I feel like
go.
a 5th park, it's like, that's putting your nuts on the table like you said, and I just wanted to
Yeah.
get to that. 'Cause look at Epic
No.
Universe, bro.
No, that ain't gonna happen. I wish, but it's not a thing.
Ah, shit. Ah,
Anyway,
shit.
did you listen to the Fallout by J. Cole or no?
So, it's a double album. I
Right.
I I listened to the first album, twice, and
Right.
then I was kinda skimming through the second one. Second one,
Man,
I'll listen to the lyrics, but I wasn't really feeling the setup for it. The first one, I was
bust
like,
your
"Okay,
ass.
this is good." I
Fire.
I I enjoyed it, but I can't say, you know, I'm putting him back in top 3.
Well, right. You
Yeah.
talking about top 3 for 2026?
I mean, as just top 3,
Oh, top 3 rappers. Oh,
yeah.
hell no.
Yeah.
No, that's over with. He literally fell off, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the first disc is great.
Yes.
Will we survive the let
Yeah.
out? Will we survive the let out? That shit is fire. That's probably my favorite song on the album, bro. Damn, that shit's fire. But then the second disc is like it sounds like that Wale album. Did you ever listen to that bullshit?
His new one?
Yeah.
No, I listened to, like, a single, and I was like, "Alright,
I actually like the Wale album because he was like, no, 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 this is how it's gonna sound the whole album, right? But with J. Cole, it's like this is he tried to make his second disc sound like that, and I was like, I ain't really trying to hear this. But the first disc, I was like, this is good. It's definitely not better than the last thing he put out. The last one,
Mm,
what was it called? Might Delete Later. That shit was a classic to me. That
might
shit was
delete later,
fire.
yeah, I think that tops this for sure.
Yeah, that
The
shit was
songs
fire front to back.
the songs that stood out to me, though, I really liked "Run a Train" with Future, and then
Oh yeah,
2-6 was a good starter, like,
fire.
that shit, I
Yeah,
was like, "Oh, damn, okay, he gonna pack some heat in this," and then,
right.
kinda dies down, especially having that second album there, but, first album, really good.
Yeah,
I don't know how this stacks up, though, as far as, like, album of the year type contender. No,
I doubt it. No,
no.
no.
I think better things are gonna come out throughout the year.
I ain't gonna lie. Drake's album probably be better, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You
A
know,
lot of stuff's leaking from it, so it's like, I don't know if it's gonna end up being on the album. It'd be a little underwhelming if
mm,
it does.
Jay for this to be his supposed last album, I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
no,
Well,
nah,
he
this
told
ain't it.
us. He fell off.
He fell off. Yeah. And I think it changed also based on what happened during the beef, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Him
became
trying to go be a
literal.
bear.
I think Fallout the fall off was supposed to be like a story he's telling about people that fall off, but then he fell off. So then
Yeah.
it turned into, "Oh, damn, I gotta talk about myself in it." You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just think it's one of those albums where it's, like, really hyped up and you're like, "Damn, I can't wait to listen to it," and then you're like, "Okay, well, what else is new?" You know?
I mean, Joji.
Did you listen to that?
Yeah, yeah. The
Is it good?
thing is, so this man, he is just floating, but I don't know who his producers are that he picked for this album. I gotta do my work. I gotta deep dive into it because the
Right.
producers, this shit is so good. I don't know how you get some Charlie Brown type pianos and some 808s. I felt like I was on uh, it's a small world. You know when they
Oh,
get to the
wow.
African beats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I was on that ride. I was like, "Oh, this shit is good."
I gotta put that on, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's worth it. I
So
really
it's a
thought he was only
classic is
gonna
what you're
have
saying?
pixelated kisses, but hold on, let me pull this out because
Is it a
there's
classic or what is your overall
I think it's my favorite album from him. I I
okay.
I don't know if I would say this is album of the year contender either, but I would say it's my favorite album from him for sure for, right
But
now.
it's your favorite album that you heard this year?
So far, yeah. Yeah, because
It's
what
only
else has
January.
really come out where
February.
it's like where
Right. You can just say it
uh,
is. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
yeah, 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 this is my favorite album so far this year.
I'm waiting on that Hillary Duff album. You ain't seen nothing yet. That shit finna be crazy.
I don't know about that.
Nah, that shit gonna be fire. I
Yeah,
ain't judging no more albums until I hear Hillary.
I don't know about that, bro. I mean, we should have got the Lizzie McGuire show back, but
Did you
hers
hear the
has
song?
has
Did you hear the single she put out?
no, I didn't
We
even
don't
bother.
even look this way again. That shit sounds great. I can't even remember any of the words, but that shit sounded great.
That's nuts.
I just remember the melodies. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, oh wow, she's back.
Yeah,
You know.
um, but yeah, no, Tarmic is good. We're going back to Joji. Cigarette is very short, but that's really dope. That's really dope. Um, if it only gets better, um, Fade to Black, Can't See Shit in the Club. Like, it's just yeah, it's just a good album. It's a good album.
Give me one of the melodies off the album.
If it only gets better.
Oh, that
I
shit
play that
sound good.
shit, I'm like, "Oh!" Yeah, no. And his voice too, like, this man's so melodramatic, so it's like, it's always just gonna sound like a sad ass song, but then you just vibe into it because this man has 808s in the background. It's like, "God damn." And
God
then
damn,
it
goddamn.
and then there's this one song, I can't remember, I can't remember if it's Tarmic or if it's, uh, is it Rose Colored? I can't remember,
Oh,
but that's the one with the freaking Charlie Brown piano. But it
mm.
reminds me of, like, that one Asian kid in the hood that got, like, bass in his car, and he's driving through, and you can just hear his car vibrating and shit. That's
Oh
literally
shit.
how the 808s sound, like, they're
Oh
distorted.
goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
So
Yeah, I gotta put that on.
yeah. Yeah, it's good.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, last topic. Let's talk about your girlfriend Billie Eilish.
Ooh, shit, here we
Now,
go.
we both love her big titty ass,
Yep.
but
Those shits are Fs.
she was at the was it the Grammys? And she got up on stage and everybody was like, fuck ice. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't. I guess there was this big movement at the Grammys where people were wearing like their no ice tags, pins and shit.
Yeah, it was a
So
nice
she got up on stage. You saw it?
I saw bits and pieces, yeah.
So she got up on stage. She was like, da 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 da. Yeah, well, nobody is illegal on stolen land. And everybody was
Yeah.
like, "Ah, shit." Now, do you think she was just saying that because Bad Bunny was there, or do you think she really believed that shit?
She wanted to hang out with Cardi B. She wanted to get a hey from Bad Bunny.
Right.
Um, I mean, it's just, as much of a cover up as her being, into women. It's to get more album sales.
No. Well, one thing I think is true is that celebrities, I do think they have more of a responsibility. I don't know if speaking at an award show is really that part of it, but they do have a responsibility to be more involved with this shit going on in their country, in my opinion. But at the
Yeah.
same time, you remember when Ricky Gervais was hosting like the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Listen, when you motherfuckers get up here and take your award, don't be out here making political statements and shit because nobody cares. You ain't really in the trenches like that. You ain't seeing what people are seeing. You don't know nothing." And I was like, this shit is hilarious."
Yeah.
I thought one of the best hosts for any award show is him.
That's why
And
they need to get him up outta here.
well, he doesn't host anymore. This is like a long ass
That's what I
time.
mean.
Right. But he did it like 3 times. Like, he just got tired of it, I think.
Mm.
And, it's like, I do feel like that is true, but I also just feel like you should be if you're not gonna do it in your songs, it's gotta come from somewhere, you know?
The only thing I'll say about Billie is she has been doing this. 'cause then she made that comment about billionaires like, "Oh, you know, you have all this
Right.
money, you should be giving it back." So
She keeps doing it.
she does keep doing it, but it's like, "Okay, well then are you gonna start being an activist? Are you going to start putting
Yeah.
together some things?" Or
Well,
it's like,
uh,
'cause like you said,
yeah.
just at, like, award shows and stuff, it's like, you know, who's listening?
Yeah. I think at an award show, it's kinda pointless. It's like, what are you doing in addition to this? Because I mean,
Mm,
we're all just sitting here trying to acknowledge the work we did. We're not really, you know what I mean? Like, but I do think a
exactly.
lot of those celebrities would never hear that kinda talk because they know fans gonna say it to them,
Yeah.
and then there are people surrounding them at work and shit, they're not gonna say it. So it's like,
Exactly.
this is one of the only places where you're gonna hear it, and you gotta listen, like, you can't walk up and leave, you know? I mean, you don't even know it's coming, you know? So,
Yeah, that's fair.
it's like when
No, no,
Chris Rock
no, that
got
makes sense.
slapped, like, he only getting slapped at an award show, bro. You're not just slapping Chris Rock just anywhere, bro. He gonna see you coming, like, the only time your guard is down the most is at an award show for a celebrity.
True.
You're not
Damn,
thinking that
man.
one of your own is gonna come smack you upside the head, you know? So with Billy, it's like, you're not thinking Billy and her big titties are just gonna address you directly, you know what I mean?
You focus on the titties more than
Right.
anything.
I'm just
Yeah.
there to see her dance around, you
Yeah.
know? So, I do think it was like, well, you know, it is what it is to
But
me.
then where is it heading? Like, if this shit, like, you know, shit's still bad, and, you
Right.
know, if she I guess it depends on how you said, like, it's like, okay, celebrities having a responsibility, it's like, what can they put together where it's like, "Oh, okay, this makes sense," instead of just saying it in an award
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. I just think, even if nothing comes of it, at least it was like, damn, she did try, you know? It's like when people remember when that year, that was that 1 year in American history where Pokemon Go came out and niggas was getting killed in the streets,
Yeah,
and people were trying to figure out, should I be happy about Pokemon Go or sad about, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
People dying. And it's like we're kinda at that same spot where it's like, you got ICE doing all this fucked up shit.
Mhm.
Should I be sad about ICE or happy that, I mean, really, there's not a whole lot to be happy about, but still, you know what I mean? You got
Yeah.
Trump doing crazy shit. It's like
Mhm.
it's kinda like you kinda have to say something even if it doesn't lead to anything, you know?
True, true. Do you think Bad Bunny's gonna say something tonight? Do you think it's gonna
Not at
be
this No, no, no. He only got 12 minutes. What are you gonna say? He might have some kinda symbol up, but he
well,
ain't gonna say nothing, no.
look at how Kendrick how his symbolism was last year.
Yeah, it'd probably be like that.
Yeah.
He'll probably have some ice cubes melting in a glass or some shit. Like, "Oh, damn. You don't like ice." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be anything where we're like, "Damn, you really went there," it's not gonna be that.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's just gonna be really hyped up on Puerto Rican culture. It's
Super
what he's known
Spanish,
for.
yeah. Yeah, that's a go that's for sure.
So, I'm excited to watch,
I'm
but
excited, but the thing is, it's only gonna be I think the shows in general should be way longer than they are.
they
I
should.
was That's when I noticed with Usher when it was like, "Why is this show short? Damn, he didn't even have time to do anything."
But
And then
the
yeah,
thing is because it's in the middle of a fucking whole football game, and it's the last football game of
yeah,
the season. It's like they gotta alter it a little bit. I feel like I was gonna bring this up. I feel like the halftime show for like the last 10, 15 years has become bigger than the game itself.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
it's like, well, then you gotta do it in a way where it's gonna continue to keep your ratings, but if you expand it too long, then these niggas are
right,
getting winded. The It's gonna be 2 different tales of the game. There's gonna be no
right,
momentum.
right,
So, either you put it on at the end of the game, and then people, you know, that's gonna drastically kill the Super Bowl maybe,
right.
or you give, like, bits
Yeah,
and pieces. Maybe, like, a pre-show, like, he does, like, 3 or 4
well,
songs, and then
yeah,
halftime.
I think it's just too much going on because he's also got Green Day. Isn't it Green Day? Or are they before the game?
Oh, what
Is
are
Green
they
Day in
doing
the same I
are
think
they
they're
doing
either
the
before the
fucking
game or
national
in the
anthem?
halftime. Oh, they're not performing with him?
I don't think so. And then
Okay.
This is Bad Bunny Bowl.
Well, I think in all the halftime shows, there's been another other people with them.
I thought he was gonna bring some Spanish people with him.
Because Kendrick had SZA, Usher had Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, they
know,
usually bring the people
the
they with.
that's what I'm saying. I think he might bring someone else, like maybe what's her name? What's
Young
the
Miko?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But even if he doesn't, like I don't know. I thought Green Day. I guess so. They're doing they're just doing the national anthem. No,
Mm,
because Brandy Carlisle's doing the national anthem, isn't she?
really? Let me look on Green Day, cause I didn't hear
Green
anything
Day.
about
I think they're doing either the pre-show or I thought they were doing the halftime show with them because they're from Santa Clara, wherever the hell the Super Bowl's at.
Huh.
I don't know when they're performing, but yeah. I mean, it would be
Oh, as a
weird
part
if
of
they
the
were.
opening ceremony. Yeah, so I guess the pre-show.
Oh, okay, so yeah, yeah,
Huh. Well, I guess this
that'll
is
be
what I'm saying, but you keep that main artist just kinda throughout the Super Bowl, so that people will still have to watch it to see what he does.
yeah. But they want that YouTube video at the end though, where they could just put it on YouTube.
And they can just blend it all together.
Yeah,
You know, or it needs to be kinda like, remember Beyonce Bowl? She did that shit, on Netflix?
yeah.
Something like that, where it's, like, 30 minutes of, like, a little mini concert rather than just having 12 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think they did that with Beyonce because they wanted people to watch that game.
True.
I don't think with Bad Bunny, people need to watch. Like, no one's gonna be like, "Damn, you know, we're watching for him specifically." I don't know how many people are doing that.
Ah.
I'm sure there are a lot of people doing that, but it ain't to the point where they gotta sell it on that.
True, I mean, I'm watching it for the
Beyonce,
Patriots.
bro. Beyonce wasn't nobody trying to watch that game. Beyonce made it so that I can watch that later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But they already
that's
killed the main thing about the Super Bowl, bro, which is commercials. Why is this shit airing early on YouTube? Like, I done
I
already
fucking
seen
hate
some of the
commercials, bro.
commercials.
I don't care about them shits at all. Remember
I
that
love
day at school where you came back in on Monday and had to talk about the commercials? Like, fuck these commercials. That shit is trash.
But I used to love the Super Bowl for the commercials. I do like the movie trailers still, because it's, like, the only time where I'm gonna get either an exclusive or a full trailer to a movie I'm looking forward to.
I'll watch that shit on YouTube later. That's back in the day when we didn't have YouTube and shit, bro. We didn't have 4K YouTube, you know?
That shit
I ain't trying to see this
ass.
shit. No, I ain't trying to hear no Doritos ad with 50 Cent. Are you kidding me? Like I want to see Sabrina Carpenter talk about Pringles. Like, I don't want to see this shit.
I
And the
used to
movie
love that
trailers, you're
shit.
right. The movie trailer, but those are gonna be on YouTube later anyway. We used to watch those commercials because we had to, bro.
See, I used to like it, especially when I didn't care about
Uh,
who was playing. It's like, or the game got boring. It's like, "Oh, this isn't even a high scoring game. Like, fuck this. Let me see
oh
these
hell no.
commercials."
So you
Yeah,
wanted to see Stevie Wonder promote Reese's Pieces and shit.
exactly.
Shit
You can't
should
even
be
see
such
them
a
in shit.
random combination where you're like, what the fuck?
But sometimes they'd be comedic. It'd be like the only
It'd be
time where you
funny,
get
but yeah. I
it'd be
didn't
the
like the
only time you get
promotional
these
aspect of it.
cameos.
The ones I would like where they have a message and that was it. Like, oh, I'm in a Cadillac, but I'm talking about my life. You know what I mean? Those are the ones where it's like, okay, I don't have to think about Cadillac. I can think about what you said. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I didn't like the
okay.
ones where niggas just holding a bag of chips and talking about, yeah. So what's this funny thing we're gonna say? You know what I mean? Like those are stupid.
For me, if they were comedic, it depended on how great it was. I would enjoy it.
And the GoDaddy ones because they usually had titties in it. But that was really it.
The
I
GoDaddy
wasn't trying
ones
to see
were
them
fire.
shits.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
was it last year or the year before where Yeezy just fucking made that goddamn home video? He's like, "Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
go on
god.
Yeezy.com." That shit was it was
That
so
shit didn't
bad.
air though, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it did air.
Yeah, that
Oh.
shit was on. But it was so
Yeah.
bad that it was good.
That's trash.
And it was good
That's the
promotion for
kind of
him.
oh hell no. That's the kind of shit where I'm like, bro, I gotta get out of here. I gotta turn the channel. I remember it was on Tubi in like 4K last year. Now that was cool because it was like, damn, this is amazing. I can just kind of come in and out. I don't have to, think about what I'm watching.
True.
And
Man.
I thought that was commercial free or something. It was something really good about it. But anyway,
Huh.
Yeah, so it should be a good game, but I'm not watching that shit. I'm watching for Bad Bunny after the game is over. Or after when the third quarter starts. But oh damn, it's on YouTube now.
I'm a root for my Patriots and root for Puerto Rico. Here we go.
Oh hell no. I'm gonna load up YouTube at 10:02 when the fucking shit updates and be like, Chumba, holla, chumba, da, ba, 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 ba." You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna turn that shit off and go to bed. Hell no. But anything else you got going? You want to say? It's your
um,
last show, so you might as well get it on out.
damn. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it the same way. I think I'm good. You got a quote you're gonna give?
I just want to thank Gag for allowing me to have time to kind of talk about my opinions every week. Yeah, I know he
Was
didn't
this
have
an
to do
award
this.
show?
He's really stepping out on the ledge to get me to do this, but it's been a fun 9 months before I left. But that's all I want to say. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I
You
got a
gonna
quote.
you gonna AI my voice onto that?
Yeah, I got two quotes this week. One
Oh,
quote
damn.
is from. You ever heard of Banksy?
Yeah, yeah. The artist?
This is yeah, the artist, yeah, graffiti artist.
Mhm.
This quote's from him. It says, "If you get tired, learn to rest, not to
Mhm.
quit."
Damn.
Damn, that's
Wow.
powerful. Okay, and then the last quote is, "The secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine." Isn't that
Hmm.
powerful, bro? The secret of your future. So everything that you're working towards is in the shit you're doing every day, bro.
Damn. Huh.
There's no drastic changes in life, really. This is
Hmm.
from John C. Maxwell, American author.
Goddamn.
He wrote he wrote some bullshit. I can't even remember. The hell did he write? I don't fucking know. But yeah,
Goddamn.
just what a powerful quote.
That shit, yeah, that's something.
It's like you gotta really have your daily life going well to really, you know, get to where you're trying to get, you know.
See how things play out. That's why I gotta hold on to this quote.
Yeah. Secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine, you know.
Huh. Well, and with that, it's been a pleasure.
Yep. 9 months of bullshit. Now you're out. All right. Well, until next time.
Peace.
Peace.